Dear graggaberMASTERROHAbnahme5.m2t team, thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Over the next minutes, I would like to give you a feeling for who I am. My name is graggaber. I'm currently working in Munich and Vienna for Mondi, which is a South African forest and paper company. I grew up in a place close to Salzburg where I enjoyed the classical type of education. I went to high school with a focus on languages, and this is also where I started to learn Russian besides English and French. It was also during this time when I've made my first professional experience in our family-owned timber industry company. There I supported my father and my brother and subsequently learned managing the business. Since then, I have lived in several countries all over Europe. I hold a university degree from Bocconi University in Milan in Italy, where I lived for almost 5 years. During and after this time, I also spent substantial time in France, Germany, Eastern Europe, as well as in Russia. When I made my first life experiences in emerging markets, I decided to enhance this experience through further study visits and internships at Fudan University in China and also in Bangkok. After my graduation at Bocconi University in 2004, I decided to stay within the forest industry and joined Mondi, then part of Anglo American, which I recognized as a truly international company with a special focus on fast developing economies. As you can see from my CV, I held various positions in Mondi since then. Currently, I have a dual role, being the international key account manager for Mondi's biggest customer and deputy managing director of the German sales office in Munich. My international experience has made of me what I am today, a truly international, open-minded person with independent thinking which calls the world home. Values that became core to my understanding of life are, in a nutshell, integrity and discipline. Integrity as on how I interact with others by staying firm to my own beliefs, and discipline by being committed to achieve goals. I would like to take the opportunity in this video to also talk about my future. I still see myself in a phase of life where I can grow with and because of others. And this is also one of the main reasons why I'm so keen on joining graggaber. Since I already got an insight how it can be to run his own business during my experience in our family-owned company and during talks with friends, I clearly see myself in the long run as an independent person, not only in my private but definitely also in my professional career. And this is one of the crucial points why I decided to apply for an MBA at graggaber, since it combines entrepreneurial leadership with academic learning. When I need to describe my positive attributes, I would highlight my communication skills, my readiness for decision taking and my pragmatism. Further to these, I have a strong ability to work under pressure. In my professional life, I involve all parties in problem solving and I listen to concerns and to ideas. I enjoy decision taking and I keep the overview even in challenging situations. During my work and study experience in various countries, I have learned to be open-minded and flexible and to adapt myself to new challenging situations. I have especially developed and shown these strengths during the last 1.5 years when I took over Mondi's biggest customer, which is represented in 22 European countries. One of my major tasks was to turn this customer into a more attractive customer for Mondi. As first action, I have set up several project teams working on different topics such as complexity management, product development and customer incentivization. The project teams consisted of colleagues of 7 different countries with different work styles. I learned to bring these people under one hut and to align conflicting interests. However, especially during this time, I also recognized 2 weaknesses. It was very difficult for me to actively deal with conflicts. I had to learn that during projects of this size, conflicts are in general unavoidable. Since I normally have the habit to try to become everyone's best friend, it is often even more difficult to deal with conflicts and to openly discuss problems. I'm happy that my line manager supported me in this process at the beginning which made it easier for me to proactively start to deal with these often small conflicts and the people involved. I work on it knowing that this is not an overnight process. And I also recognize the second point. I've had trouble delegating duties to others because I felt I could do things better myself. This has sometimes backfired because I'd end up with more than I could handle and the quality of my work would suffer. But I've taken courses in time management and learned effective delegation techniques, and I feel I've overcome this weakness. I see myself as an ambitious, pragmatic and authentic individual who is not looking for the easiest path, but rather for the interesting challenges. Thank you for watching the video.